Although... that's not construction, that is. Yeah, the only thing... we can build one unit at a time at the moment. Do I have a transit treaty with Germany? I don't think so. Not sure why I would need one. I don't think this is like EU4 where transit treaties hold over for everyone. Oh, we're doing an attack on Amsterdam again. I think we're about to retake the capital. Although every time we lose the capital, we lose a chunk of money. So I'm kind of tempted to say, leave Amsterdam alone. Leave Amsterdam alone. You need one. I already have mutual defense with Germany. I think. Yeah, mutual defense. Already done. The only one I don't have is missile defense. Oh, Russia declared war on Japan, of all people. Well, I'm condemning that. Military material stock. Agreed. Georgia is offering 18 for 13. That is acceptable. And Gabon, 19 for 15. That is acceptable. I'm pretty... well, that wouldn't work because each town actually has a garrison, which is why the Netherlands fell much more quickly than I expected, because I have a lot of towns. But that is probably because I reduced the amount of military spending I was doing. Because I wasn't expecting this.
We need reinforcements.
Alright, Sweden. Entirely acceptable. Greece. 10 for 12, no. Unacceptable. That is a bad offer and you should feel bad. Okay, here comes another counterattack. So it definitely looks like my Minister for War has kind of regained his senses, so it must have been to do with the number of losses that we found acceptable. So that does need to be high. Except this over here does not look natural. Where the hell are you going?
We need reinforcements.
No, that is terrible idea. Why are you so addicted to going to Curacao? I'm kind of amazed you even have the fuel for it. Increase military spending. I'm not sure that would really do much right now. But yes, that could definitely be done. We're not losing as many units either. I think we're being a lot more careful about them, despite being on fight to the death. Right, Tilburg is about to fall. Good. Sorry, Tilburg. I have no air bases. I think Enschede is an air base. Yeah, right there. There is a way of seeing air bases. How do I do that again? It's a bit convoluted. It's not that one. It's that one. Yeah, air base, air base, air base, air base. I have 4 of them. Uh-oh, here comes that counter-attack. My attack at Amsterdam failed, but we're attacking Oosterhout quite successfully, except they're now just blitzing everything, because apparently we have no garrisons. France has declared war on Belgium. Condemning that. You are offering me 55 million for 45. Yeah. So this is actually good, because Belgium should now be assisting us. Although, all this territory is going to go to Belgium, I think. Which is not so good. Cheeky blighters. At least they're getting rid of the French. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way of trading territory, which seems really bizarre. So, for example, for some reason, and it was absolutely hilarious, in the multiplayer game there is a single oil platform right here. I got that when we were at war with Russia. It was like the one piece of territory I got over here, just because I think my frigates arrived at just the right time. So that one little bit of oil, which Poland really wanted, I got. But there's no way of trading it back to them. Like, they were offering me silly amounts of money, but there is no physical way of doing that in game mechanics to buy it back. Well, this is all Macron. You get a populist in power, and this is what happens. Ooh, Italy got pushed back rather hard. I don't screw with the French military. They're probably the strongest in Europe. Germany is the biggest economy, but I think France actually has the biggest military. Britain clearly starting to mobilise a little bit. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I don't blame them. Oh, Amsterdam's ours again. Huzzah! And actually, that's true. I have been mass producing really cheap troops. And we are apparently still doing that. That's fine. Continuate. I wonder where my air production is. Probably the same place as my naval, over here. Well, Belgium. How about making some of this stuff official, eh? So I think the counterattack's doing pretty well. Cuba has ceased to exist. Officials could not be reached for comment. I think that's hilarious. So America won their war. They've expanded Guantanamo rather significantly. Holland just wants Holland. Except I think oh, it is Holland still. In the game we were playing, Macron did take over. I love how France is the warmonger of Europe. Oh, my oil production is finished. Good. Not sure that really matters at the moment, but good. And we are still kind of financially destitute. Although we are making a surplus. Probably because we're having to import so many military goods. Oh crap, that's because these are locked. Yeah, let's unlock those. If you need to do stuff with those, then by all means please do. Yeah, my economy is definitely starting to struggle. I think it is time for me to take out another bond. Thankfully, the bonds that we take out now are much smaller than the 22 billion monstrosities that were around previously. So they've taken my Zeeland region. Actually, guys, no. No. Come on. Let's retake the Dutch areas for the Dutch, eh? Before we go and help Belgium. Because they'll just be stealing our territory otherwise. There we go. Let's go and take this stuff back again. Alright, so we've made Dutch for the Dutch again. And now that Belgium's going to be the front line, hopefully we can hold out against the Belgians. Against the French in Belgium. War on two fronts though, that's not going to be good for France. Italy's looking rather low on manpower, or rather low on forces. Well, everyone probably is, because like France has certainly lost a lot. I lost a lot. My military's gone down from like 90 units to 30. And we're starting to see some of these infantry units coming through. You've got some partisans. I'm unhappy that we lost Zeeland though. I have a feeling this is where my naval production was. In fact, if we go to the land thing. Seaport, naval production. They even stole one of my nuclear power plants. Damn it, Belgium. I don't think I want them on offensive. I want them on defensive. Like, I'm quite happy for Belgium to lose some land, as long as I don't. I need time to rebuild. Everyone is weakening and the French and German armies are gathering, not concerned at all. Oh, British and German, yeah. Well, I'm allied with Britain. I'm not allied with Germany, but we are very good friends. Super friendly. France has been hostile from the start. Well, this has certainly turned into a more interesting game than I kind of expected. Yeah. Belgium and us have made an alliance. Good stuff, good stuff. There seem to be a whole bunch of... Oh! Oh, now that's interesting. So these guys are spies, and you can see the country that they belong to. They are all on defensive. So all of these countries, because we are so beloved internationally, they are all sending their intelligence services to defend the Dutch. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Alright, so we're defending Brussels now because it's the closest. The French are massing a big army here. So one thing I have to say for the AI is they are extremely good at massing forces, doing a major offensive, getting that offensive, maybe get a couple of victories, entrenching themselves, then their opponent will mass an army, do a major offensive, push them out, and there's this very dynamic war that's been going on. You saw that with the Dutch a couple of times, because like they would take some land, then I would take it back, then they would take it, then I would take it back. And that'll happen a lot. So you can see here, big French offensive getting ready. Hopefully they'll push through to here. I can retake it. Did I get any of... Oh, yes, I got a naval yard back. So I want to start producing another 7 Provincy ship. And we've got our air bases back again, so we can start producing those. And we have just the one army base. I'm tempted to splash out and build another one. Probably up here in the north somewhere. Although this is my economic heartland. This is my industrial heartland, and then this is kind of my military heartland down here. Oh, that's funny. The Dutch have put all of their really polluting power plants inside Belgium. Like, this is Limburg. It is actually like this little peninsula that the Dutch own that prods in between Belgium and Germany, and they put all of their really dirty power plants down there. That's funny. Wonder what's going to happen to France after the war. I don't know. I mean, they'll hold out for a while. Wars do tend to take a while, especially between the big powers like we are. Well, we're making money again. Trades are still making us an income. We are losing money on what? Oh, that's income report. Construction's losing quite a lot. Interest, we're losing a fair amount. Social services still the most expensive. Tax rates are at 62. That's not terrible. Our social rating is extremely high. We could probably reduce the amount we're spending on that. Yeah. Priorities right now is not social services. So let's decrease social spending. Furthermore, do we want any more loans? I don't think we do. Research is still doing nicely. Russia has declared war on Azerbaijan. We're going to be condemning that. Alert levels have been reduced. No, they haven't. Oh. Apparently I'm doing an invasion and giving more land to Belgium. Are we going for Paris? Like, I'm not very happy about this, guys. No. This is a terrible plan. Like, my forces are limited as it is. Go home. You're drunk. Right. You, sir, need to be fired. You are doing a terrible job at this. No, guys, go home. The French are massing for an invasion, so yeah, let's go and invade France! Guys, go home. This is not going home. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's happening? Yes, you're leaving now. Good. That's right, leave. These are probably out of fuel. Alright, so you just lost all of my tanks. Nicely done, idiots. No, this is not another offensive. Stop. You're being an absolute ridiculous, stupid person. No, you are not set to attack anything, so stop that. Go home, you're drunk. Right, where are my really fast guys? Because I'm going to need one of you, clearly. Alright. Assuming direct control. So the way that supply... Whoa, no, don't go there. The way that supply works is so long as you are in friendly territory, you get supply. No! This way. Oh, you're trying to go by that. No, don't. Come on, just... oh, you can't cross the river? You can't cross the river. Aeroplanes are coming. Don't shoot me down. Go and save these guys and let them run. Right, you have fuel. Now run. Guys, run. Go. Go. What the actual hell? Yeah, these are Lippard tanks. These are like the best units I have. I don't understand what is happening right now. Right, you are easily in supply. Why are you doing a one-man attack? That seems like a ridiculous... Okay, this is getting silly. Alright. Defense Minister, no initiative. None. 0. Stop doing this stupidness. Military goods? Are we out of military goods? Is that what the problem is? Nope. We have loads. Alright, kill that. If that's blocking my supply routes, then we'll kill it. Because it's blocking that, and I can kind of understand if it was blocking the railroads. Alright, that's now mine. Let's go and take this as well, so we can get this railroad. What is happening? I don't understand this. China's... Oh, that's a big one. China's declared war on India. Oh, Belgium. What's up, buddy? You want to offer me 400 million for 170. Belgium's the new best bro. And New Zealand. 130, yep, that's acceptable. Alright, so some of you are moving, but that's mostly just fighting. Here we go. Yes, move. Yes. Leave. Go. Run away. Run away. Thank goodness for that. So that was the problem, apparently, is that you couldn't get supply around because they did not have the roads. Interesting. So, back to there. Okay, I'm going to give you initiative again. Do not launch an invasion of France. That is not in your purview. One thing I think that you can do is change battle zone controls. Here we go. Military focus, defensive. Military priority, high. And there is a way of seeing which battle zones are which. In fact, let's just do theatre. Theatre controls, defensive. Military priority, high. Okay. Right. Hopefully we don't do another invasion, okay? Mordred, go with it. Take Paris. No! Terrible plan. Still a bad deal, Israel. Alright. My economy is recovering despite having lost Zeeland. No, it's not. That's income. Social service spending is going down. I think mostly it's just because we're not buying in items. Right. Part of the problem was we are not producing consumer goods anymore. And the reason for that is... I have no idea. We have massive stockpiles. Dude, you're not doing a very good job of selling stuff, are you? You're on export. You're on maximize profit. Sell excess consumers. Sell excess raw. Don't sell excess military. Alright, hopefully this should provide an influx, because clearly you weren't selling all the stuff that I've been buying in. Terrible plan, but fun. True. And there'll forever be a little bit of the Netherlands right there. See you, fiddlers. Alright. So they're attacking St. Quentin here. That's fine. I got a free garrison there apparently. The offensive between Italy and France seems to have stopped. The Italians still have a fair number of forces. No! No! No, 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 no. No. Bad Dutch forces. Go home. You are clearly drunk. Oh, what is it with you and these murderous offensives? Stop it. Like, even the Italians aren't attacking. They had the initiative. You are set to defensive in everything that I can find. So why aren't you doing it? Military focus, defensive. I'm getting increasingly convinced that the Dutch cabinet staff are morons. So they're not even very good at defending our coastline or anything. Which is what started the whole loss of Zeeland. He wanted to defend the railway, that's how he gets his champagne for when the victory arrives. That's some serious World War II general stuff going there. Oh, we even lost a unit doing that. Great! Round of applause for the moron. I thought the AI for this game was meant to be decent. Alright, what have we just built? Oh right, the consumer goods. Excellent. So consumer goods construction should be on the up. We do now have enough for the construction. Excellent. We have loads of incoming trades, which means that we should be selling tons of that. Production of electric power could go up. How's our petroleum production? Okay, so our petroleum production is way up. So I think it's time to invest a little bit into power generation. We are going to get large petrol. Oh, they're only 360 million each. That's actually relatively cheap. So Hirlin, we're going to continue the policy of sticking these on the border. So that's 1 billion, 2 billion. That's 4 billion total. We can afford that, just about. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's Supreme Ruler Ultimate. Or Supreme Ruler but the Cabinet Ministers are terrible. Construction began. Cool. War against France continues, but thankfully Moron General has not launched another offensive. Oh, another war. Russia has declared war on the Georgian Republic. Condemn.